So what are we doing today?
Today we're putting in our CR Lawrence windows. They're the two back windows. I actually have a template right here because I got overzealous and already mapped out our template. But for this build or install, all we're gonna need is a skill saw with some fancy thin metal blades, a drill to both polish the cut metal as well as install the screws, drill bits for us to poke holes from the inside of the van so we know where to put the template on the outside, tape and covering so that we don't get any scratches or metal shavings in the rest of the van, level, and of course our white Rust-Oleum to clean up the edges. So first things first, we gotta take out this support. I already played around and took out the other one. Jessica gets to take this one out. Clean. Okay, so these come in multiple parts here. What Jessica is holding up here is the back plate. That is what holds these windows on. No sealant needed, so for the DIYers out there, this is easy as can be. Now she's taking off our Velcro screen. Should just pop right off.
There we go. Okay.
And then the exciting part about these windows is, you're good where you are, you can turn this here and it pops out. That's going to be our vent. We'll have two of these on the back. And with our MaxxFan, that's our vent. Next, I'll have Jessica compare the pre-made template that I made earlier this week with the back plate of our new window. Flip it up. Okay, so this should, in theory, fit right around this back plate here. But I have to turn this. We want it as close as possible to fitting around this inside edge, not the outside edge, but this inside edge here. So as you can see, I already got the inside taped off and covered, just because we don't want any metal shavings falling down in the cracks or on our insulation here. Pre-cut template, Jessica confirms that it does fit. Now we just gotta figure out exactly where we want it, based on what it looks like both on the inside and outside.
Okay, don't make the rookie mistake that we made when installing our windows, which was using a level. The van itself is not level, therefore using a level will leave you with slanted windows. Oh well, it adds character.
Okay, now for the really scary part. I'm gonna go right on the line, so when we cut it out from the outside, it'll be slightly bigger than our template. Alright, first hole, first damage from the outside that we can't just cover up without it looking terrible. So let's hope we're right. So it's probably a bit hard to tell on the camera, but we got our little tiny holes outlining it, and now it's time to see if our template matches up. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it. There is about an 1/8 of an inch slope, but who's gonna notice? Okay, next we're gonna tape this up to make sure we don't leave any unwanted scratches, and then we'll cut us a giant panel. Okay, now that we've done irreparable damage to our van, let's do a little bit more. We're just gonna put a starting point in here, and then we'll take our jigsaw and we should be able to go right around. Watch those edges. Now that is some real damage to this van. Not perfect cuts, but I tried to stay slightly over the line on most of it. We might have to trim down a little bit, but let's polish it up and see if our window fits.
Obviously there is a chunk of footage missing, actually putting the window in. We had to make a couple adjustments to get the window fitting just right, like shaving a little bit of the metal off, but we finally got it. So now, all there's left to do is mirror it on the other side. For more delicate spots that you don't necessarily want to spray, you can just dab it instead. So we've got our little cup and we will spray paint. And you just dab.
Hey everyone, Future Jesse here, coming from July. We completely forgot to record installing these bunk windows. We recorded prepping it, cutting it out, getting it all ready, but we did not record installing it. So let's take a look at these. From the outside, nothing too extraordinary, just your standard bunk window here. If you look through, you can see the one on the opposite side. But if we go inside, it is pretty nice. You can pop it open real easy. There is a screen that kind of velcros on here. It does rattle a little bit when we're driving, but that's not on here because we got a few other projects going on.